Hey, what's going on, everybody? Josh Cathcart back here at Hardball Academy in Pearland, Texas. Today we are going to discuss med ball drills, okay? Particularly for hitting, but you could use some of these variations for pitching as well, overall athleticism, okay? The med ball has been around for a long time. Starting to see more and more use of it for explosive movements, body control movements, okay? I really like the med balls for the young players. It gives them immediate feedback on what is happening with their body. If you followed any of my stuff on Hitting Done Right, if you follow the Academy at all, we're all about getting kids to understand how their body works and feeling the movements, not just trying to do something that we are instructing them to do, but actually feeling that, okay? So today, I've got one 6-pound ball, and I've got one 8-pound ball that we're going to work with, okay? If you get up into the high school ranks and those big college kids, you're probably want to go heavier, but for the younger kids, you want something that is going to give them resistance, it's going to have a strength element, but they can also handle it, okay? So, like I said, we incorporate the med balls a whole lot here at the Academy. I'm going to show you a few of my favorite hitting drills with those med balls today. Here we go. All right, y'all. For this drill with the med balls, okay, this is going to be a nice, easy one. It's just going to be switch the elbows, all right? It's going to work with the load move in the upper body as it pertains to hitting. Get a lot of kids that want to get this big rotational move in here. Makes it really hard for them to keep their eyes on the pitcher. The load move is more of a shoulder rock, okay? But for this, we're really going to think about the elbows here, okay? So the way this is going to start is I'm actually going to start with the rear elbow down. Okay, I should have put my feet closer together. Rear elbow down right here, and then as I stride, I want to think about switching the elbow placement. Now my front elbow is at this back hip. Okay, so right in here, switch the elbows. Now we would be into our launch position if we had a bat right here. All right, really getting those kids to understand a little bit of shoulder rock to get us here instead of that big rotational move. Okay, so again, rear elbow down, front elbow up. As we stride, switch the elbows. All right, y'all, for this next one, we are going to work into our hip load and coil, okay? I have upgraded to the heavier ball for this. I want this to be more of a strength building exercise. All right, when we get into our position here, feet I just like right at shoulder width, okay? And you're gonna hold this ball basically right at the shoulder a little bit off, and then we're just gonna coil and hold. 1, 2, 3, put it down. 1, 2, 3, put it down. You should see your players be able to stabilize that rear leg. If they come in here and that knee starts wobbling on them and they start getting off balance, we need to shut it down, do it again. If you need to help them the first time, okay, if you need to come over and kind of hold a forearm or whatever to kind of let them stabilize, go ahead and do it. We want all of that feel right in that rear hip and be able to find this balance point without rocking back or crashing forward, all right? So the hip coil and load with the med ball, really good drill. Again, kids of all ages, but especially the younger ones that have problems with balance on that backside. All right, guys, last one here. Okay, this is just going to be rotational work with the med ball. Okay, we're not going to do any of the med ball throws today. Reserve that for a bunch of pitching videos. But for this, we want to get into what would be our launch width. So if you want to have your players stride out to launch, you can, and then we're going to bring the ball right in the middle, okay? You're going to want to turn and come this way, and as you rotate, go as far as you can, but notice the back foot. I am just getting to my big toe. It's not coming and turning all the way over here. I actually want my hips to stop turning, okay? When I get to this point right here, my hips are now open to the middle, and I want to now get this nice stretch right in here in the core, and then I want to go the other way as well. Get both sides, same thing, big toe here, not letting that back foot spin out on you, and then back. Okay, staying in the middle. You don't want to see the body start to rock back or rock forward. Okay, really good drill to stabilize the core, allow players to feel their body staying centered. All right, guys, so that concludes the short video on med ball exercises for hitters, young hitters in particular. Okay, get you some med balls, man. Relatively cheap, last a long time. You can do all sorts of things with them, but make sure to get the size right for your player. Again, we want to have a strength element, but we want them to be able to control the movement as well. Okay, so we don't want to overload too much where we're getting out of control, and obviously we don't want to be too light where they're not getting strength benefit from it. But love the med balls, use them basically every day here at the Academy. Like I said, pitching and hitting. So hope y'all enjoyed it, hope that helps. Try these out today, let us know what you think.